Hi friends, I'm sorry actually there was some technical issue in last video, so there was some technical issue in the last video, so we could not. I mean, the voice was not audible. In fact, so I was talking about a book from Prakash Iyer by the name "The Secret of the Leadership," and this is the book which was suggested to me by my mentor. And when I was going through the book, it was a marvelous book. Go through it. It basically brings out the kind of leadership lesson we can have from our normal life scenarios which we have seen, which we have grown up seeing, in fact. So one such lesson was the leadership lesson we can learn from our tea bag. We all would have drank tea for 1,000 times, in fact, using tea bag, but we could never analyze the way he has analyzed the kind of leadership lessons, basics we should learn from that. So the very first lesson what he talks about is ki, no, it doesn't matter how the strengths of the bag are, it doesn't matter how the appearance of the bag is. What matters is what is inside the tea bag. And that is where basically it differentiates ki, that is where basically the leader, how a leader is, how he is working. No, it doesn't matter how he looks like, what is title, what is designation, in which kind of company he's working in. No, it all matters what's inside him. What is the kind of value he can add to the organization? What is the kind of value he can add to his teammates? What is the kind of value he can add to his followers? So it always matters what you are from inside rather than what you are from outside. The second is okay, the real flavor of tea only comes out when the tea bag is put in the hot water. Similarly, how good leader you are, that can only be tested when you are put in crisis. The way you are able to take your team out of crisis, the way you are able to uh, solve a problem, the way you are able to lead your team, lead your organization, transform your organization in the situation of crisis. That defines the kind of leader you are. Then, good tea bag always he looks to get into the hot water. In fact, I've never faced a situation where there is a hot cup of water and I'm putting a tea bag and tea bag is saying, I'll not go. Similarly, John C. Maxwell also says that there cannot be two trouble-free days for a leader in life. And if there are, then probably he's only dreaming he is leading. So a leader always in mid of dousing a fire, always. He douses one fire, he gets and douses other. So he's always in mid of emergencies, in mid of a crisis situation, in mid of urgent situation, which needs his attention, which needs his skills, which needs his complete experience to resolve. So a leader should always be ready to such situations. He should not say, "Yeah, always I'm getting tested. Always am getting into a lot of situations basically where I need to put a lot of effort." Then the very important is a tea bag is very porous, and it is always porous. If tea bag is not porous, imagine the kind of tea you will get. You will not get tea flavor. You will not get tea color because water will not go in and come out. Similarly, if you are a leader, you need to be approachable by your team. A lot of people create power distance. I'm so and so. So when you are talking, talk to me sense. Okay, I mean, that is required. There should be some discipline, obviously. But then, no, it should not happen. People should be very approaching you. They are not able to talk to you. They are not able to pose their problem to you. If this situation is arising, check what you are doing wrong, where you are creating that kind of barrier. Yeah, because if you are not able to give out what you have inside and people across you cannot grab it, then there's some problem with the leadership and we need to introspect it. Then tea bag never mind where it works in the cup. A leader basically no should always work, and he should always work. He should never see where he's in the hierarchy, where he is in the organization, and wherever he does the desired work. Whatever he should, whatever he can do best. For example, I mean, it is the same way like the tea bag. Whichever corner of cup you put in, it gives its flavor, it gives its color. The same way, a person should not wait. I should get into the leadership position, then only I'll no start working as a leader. We should start working as a leader from wherever we are in the organization. And believe me, everyone is a leader. I'm a leader, you are a leader, even almost everyone is a leader. And as John C. Maxwell says, no, your leadership journey starts by leading yourself. So if you are able to lead yourself, you are a leader. So don't wait for a position, don't wait for a designation. Give your best what you can give as a leader. Then no, the sixth thing he said, sometimes one tea bag is just not enough. Believe me, I mean, if you have a bigger cup of hot water and you need to make a tea, only one tea bag will not work. You need to pour 1, 2, 3, 4. In that case, a tea bag will not say, no, 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 don't put it. I'll try to do. In the same way, no, a lot of time we see leaders fail. Probably most of the time they don't fail because they don't have skills or they don't have a kind of experience or kind of knowledge. Most of the time they fail because the target or the problem is so mammoth, alone you cannot solve it. And at that time, we should ask for help. A lot of us basically take help. Asking help as a sign of weakness, which is not. Actually, asking help is a sign of great strength. You have that kind of courage to go and ask that. So when you are seeing things alone cannot happen, or any goal you have which is really a good goal, a great goal, involve other people's to help you. Then the seventh, he said, sometimes you need to add some sugar, some milk to the tea to make it good. So I mean, the kind of scenario we are in, the kind of changing environment we are operating today, we always need a team which is complementing. So everyone would be having some skill, he would be lacking somewhere else. So today is the need of a complementary skill team. So, and Prakash here has also said an organization with maximum talent or great talent may fall behind to the organization which has got a great complementary team, or which has got a great team with very high standard of teamwork. So it is always, I mean, you have to complement each other in a team. Otherwise, team will collapse, companies will collapse. The kind of situation is very uncertain where we are operating, and we alone cannot have all the skills. So we need to build a team, we need to build an environment, we need to build a custom, a culture where we have people with different skills so that everyone has a blind spot which can get covered by their teammates. Then the eighth point is talking someone else holds the stick. However good tea bag is, however good tea bag is string is, someone else is holding it. It's the same way for the leader. However good you are, however powerful you are, always remember you are not absolute. You are never absolute. There would be someone who would be holding your string. Maybe it is your CEO, maybe it is your MD, maybe it is board of directors, it is your customers, government, anyone, but you will never be absolutely powerful. There would be someone who would be holding your strings, so never become arrogant. Then the ninth is it is all about how good the tea is, not the tea bag. So we have never said, I mean, after drinking the tea, we never said, wow, what a tasty tea bag was. We have always said what a good tea it was. And in the same way, No, when a leader is judged, he will be never judged how how talented he was, how skillful he was by his individual achievement. He will always be judged by the kind of team he has built in, the kind of organization he has built in, the kind of growth atmosphere he could create in his organization, the kind of team work culture he could inculcate, the kind of people he has developed. All these things would basically, considered when you a leader would be judged in any organization. Then the last point he said, key, no, a tea bag has always to make an exit. If someone has to drink the tea, he will stir the tea bag, then he will take the tea bag out, and then he will drink the tea. So a tea bag has to make the way, basically. In the same way, a leader can never be at the helm of the situation forever. He has to make the way. He has to, move out when he has finished his utility, when he has nothing to add more to that particular organization, that particular position, that particular team. He should move out and give way to others who are basically waiting, because till you move out, you will not give chance for other to grow. So that is what it was. Prakash Iyer has said in a very beautiful way. In fact, I'll suggest all of you to read that book. No, small things. So what we have seen from our childhood, we have never analyzed the way he has analyzed the lesson from kites, lesson from the Dahi Handi, a lot of things. So I'll strongly suggest you all to go through that book. It's a really good book.